Hello, my name is Taylor, and today I want to talk to you guys about trauma-informed care. Now, I know a majority of you are going to be like, what is trauma-informed care? So currently my job is at a family practice and we are a trauma-informed center, which basically means that we need to be informed about other people's trauma. Not necessarily them coming into us and telling us, hey, we're traumatized, but being able to pick up on things and deal with situations in a different way than we normally would. So I just want to tell you that give me 1 second. Okay. So some statistics I want to share with you guys is 1 in 5 women and 1 in 71 men experience rape sometime in their life. That can harbor mass amounts of physical, emotional, psychological trauma, and there are numerous resources out there available for people to help try to cope and deal with those types of events, but those are things that linger with you throughout your lifetime. And for us, and like I guess a doctor's office standpoint, when somebody comes in and they're in a bad mood or they have something going on and they're kind of taking it out on us, instead of saying, what's wrong with you, you kind of want to rephrase it as, in your own mind, what happened to them? What is going on that's making a person act this way? Sometimes that can be from people being overstimulated and that triggers a feeling that's tied with something else that's happened to them in the past, not something that is directly related to you. Now, not everybody who deals with trauma is very up forth and upcoming about it, and that is 100% up to that individual. Now, when you're in a doctor's office, you kind of deal with that stuff a little bit more one-on-one. But if we were to take this out of the doctor's office setting and you're just in your day-to-day life and you have an interaction with somebody where they seem agitated or they seem irritated or upset or sad or any of those negative emotions, and instead of that being your reason for shutting down the interaction or avoiding it or anything like that, let that make you flip that script in your head. I'm sorry. And ask yourself, inside again, you're not going to go up to the person and ask them this. What happened to them? What's going on? What is the deeper meaning? Most people don't just come off a certain way or are angry or have some deep pent-up emotion for no reason. It's normally triggered by something that's going on, something they might not feel comfortable talking about, something they'll feel judged about, something they don't feel like maybe it's not the most appropriate atmosphere to talk about this, whatever may have happened to them. But all of us, whether you live a life of happy-go-lucky most of the time, or you're more of a loner, or whatever it may be, all of us have our own sort of trauma to our own degree that we're dealing with every day. And I truly feel like mental health wise and being trauma informed would help break stigmas along the lines of those things, about people wanting to open up to you, wanting to talk about it, feeling that they'd be more accepted for the things that are going on and not feel like they're being judged. I just truly think the world would be a better place. Now, this does kind of tie hand in hand with mental health. There's a huge mental health stigma in the world, especially coming from somebody that works in a healthcare facility. We just do not have enough resources to deal with all things mental health related that's going on in the world right now. And I feel that if people are more comfortable to talk and things like that, and you can recognize signs and coping mechanisms and things like that, then we would truly be doing not just ourselves, but everybody else around us a serious justice.